Hello, my manifesting monsters, my spiritual warriors. Okay, so I got an ultimate story for you on manifesting. It's the Valentine's Day version, Galentine's Day version. Did you know that chocolates can manifest? Okay, so get this. On Valentine's Day, my door in New York City is decorated with chocolate hearts and all kinds of stuff, cards, all kinds of surprises from a former client who in no way, shape, or form would have ever gone out of her comfort zone to do something like this. This was epic for her to give love the way she did, decorating my door. I received the love. It was so impactful for me. And that day, I got on an Amtrak train and I was headed upstate for a project. And this is where the manifesting starts, okay? It really starts. So I'm on the Amtrak train. I'm trying to do work. And I'm like, you know what, Carol Ann? You're moved to be present. Be present. Get off. Just stay in the moment. Look out the window. All of a sudden, I got this emotion. This emotion came over me that I'm looking around the train. I'm seeing all these women on the train. I'm like, it's Valentine's Day. Like, did they have a good Valentine's Day? Like, everybody needs love. So I'm moved to jump out of my chair, and I have this box of chocolates right here. And I'm not going to eat the chocolates. I want to eat the chocolates. And so I turn around, and there's a young lady behind me, and I'm like, hi. Happy Valentine's Day. And she's like, and I'm like, it's okay, I'm a comic. I'm used to not being afraid and being crazy. But I want you to feel some love, girl. Will you take some chocolates? She's like, oh, yes. She takes like 4 chocolates. We're laughing hysterically. Then the people to the left and to the right and behind me, everybody's laughing. And I'm like, I'm coming after you 2 ladies over there across the hallway, the track, train hallway. And so I go to them. I give them chocolates, and they're so moved. They give me a token. It's a good luck token. They're like, we don't really give these out. This is like a big deal. I was like, oh my God, I received love. I gave love. And then farther back is a woman up against the window, and then a gentleman next to her. They're dressed in suits, and he's looking at me, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, he probably thinks I'm crazy. I'm like, it's okay. I want to give him a chocolate too. But I sit back down. I don't give him the chocolate. I wanted to. And I'm like, I'll do it later. So I'm on the train getting stuff done, and I'm staying present, and that feeling came up again. So I look back, and I'm like, okay, he's there, but the woman's not there. He'll probably think I'm crazy. I want to wait for her to come back, so I'm doing work. And then the movement came up, motion to get up again. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back there and give him the chocolate. But the train is about to hit its stop, and I'm about to get off the train. And usually, I always use the restroom when I'm off the train. But something told me to use the restroom on the train. So I did. Go to the restroom, come back. I'm walking down the aisle, and there's the man. I'm like, hey, man, I wanted to give you some chocolate, too. I saw you looking at me. Was it because you were crazy? He goes, no, I'm allergic to chocolate, but I'm not allergic to comics. And I'm like, oh. And so he's like, what do you do? And so the woman's like, what do you do? So they're both there. We're sharing chocolates. We're talking. I said, you know what? I'm an entertainer, coach, do all kinds of stuff. I just care about making the world a better place. And I tell him about my project. Now, this is the sweet spot of the story here where the chocolate gets sweeter, okay? Because I asked the universe for something very specific, to team up with a team that can do what I cannot do with this project. They start talking. He's like, you know what? I used to be a comic. I was like, oh, cool. He's like, yeah, I toured with Eddie Murphy. And I'm like, okay. Game on even more. She's like, yeah, I'm so fascinated with what you do. He's like, yeah, this is really strange because we're on our way to meet with senators about this huge project. We're actually looking for somebody like you, and we need you. So let's exchange information. I'm like, yes. So we exchange. We have a meeting. We already had a meeting. We're teaming up. And I'm like freaking mind blown that I have become my own Willy Wonka chocolate factory and miracles. Okay? And then I thought about it. I'm like, no. Let's zoom out the freaking lens here. Because think about it. All we have to do, all of us, is be in the present moment and be adventurous right? Being tuned to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, what's coming up, and having the courage to step out of like being on your phone or in your little area of like isolation, and having the courage to do crazy things like giving away chocolates and making people, laugh, whatever. It turned into a miracle. And so, the universe is always responding, and the answers are always around us. And the universe, quantum physics, man, it's moving circumstances and events to line you up with what you're asking for. But if I was looking down, I was in my own world of not aware of what I was thinking and feeling, this never would have happened. So I am going to virtually gift you some chocolates. May you receive this. May you manifest miracles on many trains. Because I love you. And don't make my mother come after you. She's the reason all this is happening. Carol Ann, did I not teach you about the power of being in the present moment? Your mother always taught you. You got to listen to yourself. If you don't, I'll come find you and I'll show you. Okay? You listen to your mother. Listen to yourself. You need to help these people.